Hey everyone, AceNX back here for another video. Now for a long while, I've been watching repair videos on plenty of consoles. However, something I always notice is how old and low quality the videos are, as well as being way too long. Seriously, did you need to leave a personal message for one of your subscribers after tasting their cupcakes in a video about fixing an NES? So anyways, I decided to fix that issue myself. Today we're taking apart and cleaning Tinflint's Sega Genesis Model 2. So here I grabbed my number 1 Phillips screw from my iFixit kit. Note this is the wrong screw bit, and for those screws you should actually use a number 2 bit. Make sure you keep your screws organized because there are quite a few of them later on that are different sizes. Keep that in mind. Let's speed right through this. All you gotta do for this first part is remove the screws in these 4 corners of the Genesis. You can see me struggle for one of the screws. If you have the same problem, just take it slow. Don't force it or you may strip the screw. Once that top part of the shell is off, we can just carefully set it to the side. Next up, we have 9 screws holding the board and the metal parts together. Keep these separate from the first 4 screws. Once again, we're gonna speed this up a little bit. Carefully remove the top metal piece, as it may get caught on the controller ports. Next up, there's only 2 screws. These are both by the cartridge slot. These screws are extra long, and yes, there is a reason for that. You'll see shortly. It took Tinflint helping me several times before I realized I had the wrong size bit, so don't do what I just did. Should you be using the right bit and it still doesn't work, you can always carefully try putting a rubber band on top of the screw and trying to unscrew it like that. Pretty common method. After more incompetent struggling, I carefully removed the board. You need to be very careful due to the controller ports and the rear power and video ports. Now see this here? This is the spacer between the board and the bottom metal plate. Do not lose this. Make sure to get a good look at it so you place it in the same way you found it. It does in fact matter. Lastly is the bottom metal shield, which should just slide out nicely. Now here's the part most people won't do, the buttons and the cartridge slot. Both the power button and the reset button are easily removed via 2 small tabs holding each in. The reset button has a long tube on it, so it'll be pretty hard to mix them up. A screwdriver may be useful here. Same thing can be said for the LED light extender thingy. Just make sure the long part is closer to the outer edge of the console when reinstalling. The cartridge slot is held in by 3 screws, and that's all. Now there are more comprehensive ways of cleaning consoles like this. I'll link a great video in the description. I'll just be doing a basic cleaning, starting with my favorite substances, Plast-X car body cleaner. It works shockingly well. We need to be extremely thorough with it. What I like to do is just dab a few small dots around the console, then grab your favorite microfiber cloth and rub it in real well. I like to rub in circles, I don't know, just a me thing. Make sure to switch which part of the cloth you're using since the part you're using will get dirty eventually and cause smears. This is my 4th Genesis that I've cleaned, but I still need to double check I worked in every spot well. This process buffs the plastic a bit, which helps restore some color and improve where scratches are. Don't rub too hard on any logos or separately painted parts or it may remove them. This is some pretty strong stuff. Here I use some rubbing alcohol and a Q-tip to clean the shiny oval around the cartridge slot. The next step is using canned air to just blow out any dust on the board, or inside to the shell. Also, blowing air into the screw holes makes a really funny noise. Roll the clip with audio here. I also decided to wipe down the metal shields. You don't gain anything from this, just feels like I'm doing something worthwhile. You can clean your cartridge slot by cleaning your cartridge as well. Use a Q-tip with some rubbing alcohol on the cartridge pins. Then insert, remove, and repeat a few times to clean the pins in the Genesis. Go ahead and take a Q-tip and some rubbing alcohol to the CD expansion port as well. Finally, is the reassembly process. Bottom shell, then bottom metal piece. Don't forget the spacer piece here. This? Don't forget it. Then add the board and its 2 long screws. It's easy given the 4 legs. Add the top plate and its 9 obnoxious screws. Sped up to save your attention span, screw in the cartridge flaps. Save Sonic Spinball for later, no matter what your friends try to tell you. Then clip in the power button, reset button, and light extender piece. Be careful to ensure they're clipped in all the way. Add the top shell back on, carefully screw in the 4 screws, and test your Genesis. If you've done everything right, it should be working well, and looking almost as good as new. Hope this video has been helpful. If it has, or you like the content, drop a like and a comment. At the time of recording this, we're exactly 4 subscribers away from 600, so dropping a sub and hitting the bell would make me extremely grateful. Anyways, see you in the next video!